Alright, I think today we're going to primarily focus on looking at the seat tube and the seat post. That sounds about right.
Okay, no. No. Absolutely not. No. Nope. No.
I just think that we owe it to the audience to show them the entire process here.
I don't give a good goddamn what the fuck you think. I'm so fucking tired of this fucking seat post. I'm bored, you're bored, they're bored. No more goddamn seat post. We're fucking done with the fucking seat post. You know what? Just no. An actual fucking sponge could do a better job here than you're doing. Just get the fuck out. You're fired. You're fired. Get your shit. Get the fuck out. Go out now. Now. I don't want to fucking hear it. Just get your shit and get the fuck out. And who the fuck is this? Who the fuck are you? Let me see some ID. Actually, you know what? I don't want to see your ID. Get your shit. You're fired too. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Get your stupid coffee. Get the fuck out. Go. All of you, get the fuck out of here.
How am I going to feed my terrible family now? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. This might actually work. He's pretty dumb. Yeah.
Oh, well, cool. That's just fucking perfect. Now what in the fuck am I gonna do? I'm just gonna, now I have to find a whole, where the fuck do you find an editor? How am I gonna, do I have to find another editor?
Yes, hello. I am an editor. This is my resume.
Of course. Yeah, suspiciously convenient of you to show up at this time. Great. And that's your resume. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, that's wonderful. Huh. So, oddly recognizable editor type fellow. Let's, I don't care. I didn't want to fucking hear it. Let's just go ahead and make some fucking magic happen, shall we? Let's make a memory or two and fucking snappy while we're at it. Thanks. Appreciate it. Bye. Oh, lunch is at 11. Fuck you. Thank you very much for your order for consistent lighting. In order to operate consistent lighting, please see. Operating your consistent lighting. In order to operate consistent lighting, please move switch in direction indicated by enclosed card. That's okay. For your convenience, comes in two modes: pleasant and unpleasant. Why the fuck would you? Why would it have? Okay, operate the switch and then manner indicated on the card. Mode choice will be immediately apparent. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, why would you ever? Oh, God, turn it off! There it is. Okay. Why would you even put the other mode in there? It seems so stupid. Man, the guys that make inconsistent lighting are gonna be pissed. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have any idea the last bit of the thing I filmed was. I could go back through the memory card and look, but that seems an awful lot like work, so just pick up in the middle? That's what I thought. I've spent a couple of days staring at these hips of these chainstays because I really dig this. This is really super pretty. Everything else I've got in my life has a single bend chainstay in it, which I think is really rad, but these, they're really, really nice. I was a little bit concerned because of my angle here, that all the way down in the 11-tooth cog, my chain is going to rub the seat stay. Did I call it a chainstay earlier? Fuck, I can't keep those straight for some fucking reason. Anyway, whatever this thing is, I was a tad concerned that my chain was going to rub on it, and it doesn't sound very good. So I started thinking about it rather than saying the chain's going to rub on the seat stay. Started saying there's a good possibility the chain is going to gently caress the seat stay. And that sounds a whole lot better, and now I'm not worried about it. Okay. So, look, if I know our editing team, and I know at least one of those guys down there, there's a Chester? There's someone named Chester that works in editing, right? See, I know you guys. I pay attention. Look, if I know our editing team, it's been made pretty clear over the past episode or two that I really have no idea what I'm doing. And I just wanted to take 1 second. I may have addressed this before. I may have not. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm going to say it again because that's what I do. I'm nothing if not repetitive. So, once we got past about this point here with this here seat post, I really feel at this point that honestly, I don't know, if there's any of you out there that are thinking to yourselves, oh, I think the lady doth protest too much, and there's no way that you're actually A, doing this, and B, doing this and putting it online, while at the same time being as clueless and stupid as you claim to be. And I honestly just wanted to, if it hasn't been made very clear in the last couple episodes, maybe this will do it. I was so proud of myself with this gizmo here. I was so tickled with the way this rear triangle bit was coming together. It was going to look really cool. It was going to be braced up. It was going to be able to, Till I started looking again and I was like, wait just a goddamn minute. Long story long. That's not wide enough to put a fucking chainstay in and still clear the tire at the same time. Now, I can be forgiven for being stupid, I hope. Let me explain how I got there. Put my breakfast dishes away. Let me explain how I got there. On the pink cycle, I don't know if you can see, but like those two chainstays are just about touching in the piece of that middle of that 35mm seat tube. Like there's not hardly probably 1.5 inches of width there between those guys. I was like, oh fucking look, and I got plenty of space. No big deal, right? No biggie. God, consistent lighting. No big deal. Plenty of room. 1.5 inches. Like the man said over there, 1.5 inches. You got plenty of space. You'll be able to put your chainstays in. They're over there somewhere. Thusly, it'll work. It'll be just fine. You'll be able to get your... Until I started double checking again, and there's no fucking way that's going to fit. So, hooray! I need to... This piece down here that's only 1.5 inches wide needs to be wider. Like wider by a lot. Wider by a lot down there. And it also needs to be significantly closer to the back of the seat post here. I was hoping... Remember, can't make it right. Make it adjustable. I was hoping... I was hoping to have a little bit of motion in both directions here. That'll make sense later. Or not. Who fucking knows? Your guess is on it. At this point, your guess is probably way better than mine. So I gotta make this bottom piece a shitload wider, which means that all of this sanding that I've done here to try to make these goofy little compound curves and make all that shit line up and work right is now right out the goddamn window because I get to do all of it, not for the second time, but for the third time. Third time I get to start these shits over again. I gotta tell you guys, this fucking week has been emotional. So watching the last couple of episodes, it occurs to me, I'm not good at a great deal of things, but I don't seem to be very good at like, I do this thing where I tell you I'm going to do something and just kind of free-form thought. I don't know. I'm a shitty presenter. I'm a shitty fabricator. I'm not good at bikes. Happy? Where I say I'm going to come back and fill you guys in as to what the hell I'm doing, and then I get distracted by a shiny thing and totally forget to catch you guys up. So, before I do anything else, I'm going to have to kind of re-catch you up because I think the first time I caught you up is now in the dustbin, so I don't think we'll ever see that again. Let me show you. Let me get my laser pointer. What precipitated this whole fucking conundrum, because it has been... Did I mention it's been emotional? Man, it has been emotional. So this little crossy piece right here, this little guy, originally I had it at 1.5 inches wide, and I had these guys... Because look, I'm dumb, okay? I'm dumb. I mentioned I'm dumb. I did look at the pink bike and realize, you know, the back of the tube there is only about 1.5 inches wide down here at the bottom bracket, and my chainstays like almost touch the middle of it. Like that can be 1.5 inches wide. It buys me all sorts of space everywhere. Da 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 da. Well, I realized I couldn't do that. I had to pull everything out a little bit, so I made it 2 inches wide. Okay. Ground everything, got it all to fit nice and whatever else. Whipped a couple of tack welds on it. Did my little dance, my little celebration guy, the whole thing. Groovy, right? Onto seat stick. Chainstays. God, get it right, man. What the fuck? So, okay. So I measured to like the fattest part of my tire on the pink bike and sort of set this up so I kind of know where I need to be for clearance. And I don't got a lot, but I mean, there's plenty in there, right? It's not super tight. So I start chopping a chainstay down. I start chopping a chainstay and chopping a chainstay and chopping a chainstay down, and I can't... I don't know what the... I have no excuse. I have no excuse. I was lazy, distracted, just not paying attention because I was sort of happy with how this is going along. I spent the whole day dicking with it. I don't know. I got no excuse. It should... Something in my brain should have clued in where I cut the thing. I kept making it shorter and somehow buying chainring clearance. And I, for the life of me, didn't notice that I just kept... For some reason, every time I made this shorter, it just came... I just lose bend, right? Every time I'd cut it, I lose width. God damn it. Right? So I'm trying to get this part here to be flush with the fattest part of the deal, with where the tire is going to be the fattest, without realizing... And I got really no excuse for why I didn't realize that. I mean, that is just... fucking stupid. That's just fucking stupid. I was just looking at... Whatever. I don't care. I'm dumb. Happy? I'm dumb. I'm dumb and I don't know how to build bikes. The internet should handle anything in the comments. I just... Basically, long story long, I cut it. It was too short. I cut it 9 more times, and it's still too goddamn short. Stupid mistake. Stupid, stupid, stupid mistake. Problem is I tack welded everything in place. So now it's actually all welded in there, so now it doesn't want to come out. Okay? So this is where things really started to go downhill. The realization that not only was that whole day's worth of work now just gone, but the week's worth before that, the week's worth before that. I've been dicking with this for a couple of weekends now, trying to sort it out, because I've mentioned I'm very stupid, and I just am trying stuff until it works, and I just, God, I got ahead of myself like an idiot. So, the idea that now I have to probably take a couple of hours to probably dismantle this whole thing, cut the tack welds apart, and then start over to where I was at weeks ago, I just went over the high side a little bit and I kind of fucking lost it. So, it's been a week. I've sufficiently calmed down. I can now look at the bike. You see, I've dragged it out here on the thing. It's not pushed back in the corner. I managed to drag it out, pick the camera up. I've talked to you guys a little bit about it. I've looked at it. I've gone over my mistake in my head. And it's all still in one piece and not on fire. So, I think, long story longer, I think we're ready to proceed. And here we are again. Holy fuck, I'm waiting for something to go wrong. Check it. The chainstay. Sorry I did that off camera, but like, I've been, I'm nervous, man. Everything just feels weird. Last week I was going along and everything was fine, and then everything was fucked, and then it just, bleh. No, I'm afraid of falling into that same trap of just like banging along and not realizing that I fucked the dog like 30 steps ago and I need to go back and undo it, but... Look at the gap. It's actually pretty good. This is pretty good here. This, I'm not sure what I'm... Oh, you can't see. There's a big old hole facing from the There's a big hole there going that way. I'm not sure. I think there might end up being like a flat plate across the front. You can't see. Flat plate in that neighborhood there to kind of tie all this shit together. Don't know yet. What I do know is that chainstay fits like a fucking condom. It looks like it was made for it. Get it? Looks like it was made to go there. Very pleased. Now for my next trick, let's see if I can fucking do the second one, because, ugh. Good. I mean, you see the end of that? The end of that's got that weird little 5/8 round, and then it's got this... It's an odd fucking shape. And that's an odd shape. But I'm happy. I'm happy with it at the moment. Okay. What do I do? Let's back this up. I can't put the top tube in until I know where the shock is going to live, and I can't figure out exactly where the shock is going to live until I know where to land the pivot. When I know where to land the fixed pivot, then I can figure everything else out around that. I mean, I kind of have an idea, but you know what we're doing here. Really fixed pivot. The next thing I think is the fixed pivot location. Wow, really? Whew, shit. Well, that's interesting, I guess. Okay, to the bat computer. Shit. Yeah, that's next, I guess, right? Fuck, I don't know. Do you guys know? If somebody, like, now would be the time to speak up. If you know what I'm supposed to do next, now would be a really great time to say something. None of you? Fucking lot of help you guys are. Seriously.